Bright memory through its extremely short runtime still manages to be a lot of fun. The moment-to-moment gameplay is excellent, the set pieces are exciting, the bosses are great, and the game is absolutely gorgeous. While the game is definitely lacking in a lot of areas that I will definitely cover in this video, I still think overall it's a good game, but it does come with some huge caveats. The gameplay is excellent. It aims to blend fast-paced FPS combat a la Doom and Ultra Kill with melee hack and slash mechanics that you will find in games like Devil May Cry. I think the game ultimately succeeds with that goal, as the combat is extremely satisfying. The two ways of fighting seamlessly flow into each other, allowing really stylish combos to be made organically in the gameplay. While the guns are just your average assault rifle, shotgun, pistol, and sniper rifle, they are still satisfying to use. I love how the enemies react to certain powerful ammo types such as the special shotgun rounds, causing enemies to either completely explode or fly back due to the force of the blast. The melee combat is similarly satisfying, as it has been refined tremendously from the early access version of this game. I love the new moves that were added, like the rocket punch, which completely decimates enemies. One of the things I do miss is being able to grapple to enemies like in the early access version, but I can forgive that removal because things that were added greatly outweigh what was removed. One of my favorite additions is the parry mechanic. It's simply awesome. Being able to deflect bullets should be a thing in more FPS games. It made me feel like a badass. The movement is also something that I think deserves credit. It's a fusion between Doom Eternals and Titanfall 2's. Wall running and dashing like a maniac will always be fun, no matter what game it's in. Foot movement has always been one of the fundamental things you need to get right for an FPS to feel fluid, and this game's movement definitely gets the job done. So the game is extremely short, taking me about 3 hours to beat on my first run through, and this can definitely be a huge negative for some people, as the asking price for this game if you didn't buy the early access edition is $20, which is definitely steep for a 3-hour game, but, and this is a huge but, I think what this game lacks in length it does make up for with the replayability. The campaign of this game is paced very quickly. Every few minutes it feels like you're talking to a new encounter, whether it be a boss or a set piece. Heck, there's even stealth sections and a driving section. The game puts you in such a large variety of situations so quickly that I feel that the short runtime can somewhat be excused, because in its small runtime you go through a lot of different situations. If the game was longer, it would probably be exhausting to have this non-stop action. So I think that the replayability does somewhat lessen the burden of the short runtime. However, I do think that the price should be lowered. $15 would be more reasonable. Just for a moment, I want to appreciate just how damn pretty this game is. These environments are some of the best I've ever seen, easily one of the best looking games of this year. There were multiple times throughout the game where I just stood around and admired the beauty of it all. A lot of these areas are definitely wallpaper material. Before I end off this video, I do want to say that this game can be pretty buggy. While I personally never really ran into any bugs like that, I watched my friend play and his game crashed like 3 times in a row. So just be wary of that for anyone that's still on the fence of buying this game. So to summarize, Bright Memory is a fun, albeit brief game with great controls, great combat, and some absolutely stunning visuals. While the asking price is a bit steep, I do think it's worth the play whether you wait for it to be on discount or buy it at full price. I really hope this game is a success because the developer of this game is very talented and I would love to see what projects he works on next. Thank you guys for watching and take care.